Do you have what could be called fixed mindset? Or do you have what could be called growth mindset? My name is Justina. Welcome back to Invest in Selfism. This is today's topic. And it's on something that I realize I've been mentioning, and in certain contexts that I sort of assumed that you would get what that was. But growth mindset is such a big deal, I think, that it definitely deserves a quick episode on its own. So what is growth mindset exactly, and how it differs from fixed mindset? And most importantly, why should we care? Why should we use this concept? How does it help us? So how it's defined in the literature of personal development is that growth mindset is a thinking that however we are now with our skills, capabilities, attitudes, frameworks, right, that can change. While in a fixed mindset, we would say, well, this is just how I am, or oh no, I don't have this set of skills, and that's sort of it. Growth mindset tells us that, oh yeah, I don't have it, so I can learn it. So by definition, a fixed mindset says that, well, this is how I am, things are fixed, how I am is fixed. While growth mindset opens up these opportunities for us as we see ourselves as being capable of change. So this is the difference. And why should we care? Why that matters? Well, first of all, I think it's easy to think of ourselves as, oh, of course, yeah, I have growth mindset. Like that's the cool one to have. But a good question to ask is, do we have that mindset in every area of our lives? Or is it maybe more in just one? And then in some, which I think is really difficult to notice and can be kind of painful even, to say, you know what? I don't know why, but in this area, my mindset is actually very fixed. I don't know why I have, these limiting beliefs or, whatever internal things I have that they're sort of preventing me from realizing that, of course, there could be some positive change happening in this area. And I think one more question we have to ask ourselves, not only, okay, what is the mindset that I have here in this area? Maybe this analysis of why I have it, and can I apply more self-compassion to myself in that area? But another question to ask is, okay, so if I think I have growth mindset here, what does that look like? One thing is to say I have it, this is how I am, okay. But what would that look like in practice? So for example, for me, I try to identify every year, or sometimes, that identification happens instantly as I realize, like, oh, damn, I really need this thing. So I identify major skills that I need to develop, improve on every year. Sometimes these are skills that I think I have already. I'm like, I think I can do much better here. Like, just because I think that I'm like an okay, let's say a writer or like a fine whatever, it doesn't mean that I cannot improve. And probably there's like a lot of space for improvement if I'm being honest with myself. So it could be identifying certain skills, maybe identifying some tools that you would like to have, in terms of your emotional intelligence, how you self-soothe, maybe how you deal with yourself. Obviously, managing your emotions is a very, very, very big deal. So maybe, hey, something for professional development, something more for personal development. I hope that now, since we've had this quick dive into this concept, I hope that it stays with you and you can use that together with other tools as a tool to shine some light on certain areas of your life, how you are, how you show up, and maybe how you would like to show up. I understand that it can sound very naive, it can sound very ignorant to say, oh, you can develop any skill, because of course there are constraints. There are financial constraints, sometimes there are geographic constraints. There's the external reality that's very much real. I understand that. But it's easy to miss other maybe smaller opportunities for growth. The options that we have that we don't even realize because we're not even thinking that we could be looking for them. And I think this is the outcome of having a growth mindset, that we realize that, oh, okay, I might have more options here. Or, okay, I could start looking for options in the first place. So it's a small thing, it's a simple concept, but it can be a very big deal in our lives. So I hope that it has been, or it will be, in yours too. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you soon.